mysteries. Hey, another new character, just what we love to see. I thought I heard people playing the violin in here. It's Cheryl Hain and the Kennedy School music teacher, Mrs. Scarrow. Or, I thought it was Scarrow, but it's Scherzo? Scherzo! The old bag herself. Mrs. Scherzo! I want to ask my parents for permission to learn to play the violin. Do you have room for more students? Perhaps, but you'll have to sign up for classes next semester. Have you already got a violin? My name's Romana. I don't know why you need to know that. I think my mother has an old one at home. Be sure to have her take care of it. Many old violins are quite beautiful. Valuable, too. Some old handcrafted violins are worth thousands of dollars. That's really interesting. Can we have a look at your violin? I don't have it with me. Maybe some other time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must help Cheryl with her practice. Hi, Cheryl. It sounds like you're practicing hard. Yeah. Maybe not too hard, though Mrs. Scarrow says that's not possible. I just wish I had large hands like hers. It would make the violin a lot easier to play. You have a nice violin. Have you had it for a while? No, I just got it 2 months ago for the recital coming up. I'm still getting used to it. The violin looks new. There's no carved decorations anywhere on the wood. Well, let's, you know, solve the case. We haven't found the vanishing violin, but I think we've figured out who may have taken it. Which 4 clues? 4 clues? When did we drop down to 4? No, wait, it's still 5, but she said 4. She's crazy. She's all crazy. Ah. No, no, no. Yes. Yes. This one. This one. Oh, she didn't like those clues. Alright. Let's try this one again. Okay. We want this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Great! Now who do you suspect of taking the violin? Kathy Bragg, because she bragged about it. Well, no, she didn't. Yes! Kathy Bragg took the violin from Brass Monkey Antiques, and you can prove it. Let's check the evidence. The thief took nothing but the violin, not even money. That told us the thief wanted the violin for its wonderful sound, not its value in cash. We noticed something Chief Barnes had overlooked. Mrs. Scarrow's hand could never reach through the small hole that in the broken window at Brass Monkey Antiques, unless she had tools that, to jimmy it open. Even without examining her violin, that cleared Mrs. Scarrow. We learned that several music students were practicing hard for a recital that would take place next week. A recruiter from the most famous music school in the country is going to be in the audience. That's a lot of pressure. At the mall, we saw 2 broken violins at the Richview Music Shoppy. Both belonged to music students who were going to play in the recital. This meant they wouldn't be able to practice. Troy Nugent was doing the next best thing, listening to music at the library. But when we went to Riverside Park, no, we were at Taylor Park, not Riverside Park. We heard Kathy Bragg practicing on her violin. She said it was hers, but she wouldn't let us see it. We didn't know we had discovered it was her violin broken and hanging in the Richview shopping. Blah, blah, blah. Courier? Tiger Press? What's happening? Look! Wow! Look at this front page story! Way to go! The article's right. Resulka deserved a lot of case for breaking the case. What? No, bleh. This belongs in the Eagle Eye scrapbook. It's the case that would have made Sherlock Holmes proud. Would it really? Ah, Tiger Press. Famous violinist gives bravura performance at school. Benjamin Plunkett, senior instructor at Juilliard School of Music, performed 3 marvelous works for violin at today's music recital. Brass Monkey Antiques lent Mr. Plunkett a fine antique violin to play at the concert. The violin was recently discovered by Resulka and Jennifer of the Eagle Eye Detective Agency. It had been stolen by music student Kathy Bragg. Jennifer explained Kathy's own violin broke, so she couldn't practice for the recital. She got so desperate that she stole the antique violin. She practiced with the stolen violin in Taylor Park, so her parents wouldn't see her, and planned to give it back after the concert. When confronted with Resulka's evidence, Miss Bragg admitted everything. Her parents pulled her out of the recital and paid for the damage to Brass Monkey Antiques. The young musician faces a court appearance for the crime of burglary. She's never been in trouble before, so I hope the judge won't be too harsh on her. He should be very harsh on her, says Mrs. Polario of Brass Monkey Antiques. I must say we were impressed by Resulka's detective powers. Resulka was able to deduce who had the missing violin without even seeing it. That is truly great detective work. Not really, but oh well. You know what that means, kids? We're starting the last case. The case of the antique autograph. Antique? Antique. I have an antique. You have an antique. Phone. Eagle Eyes. Jennifer here. Ah! It's Mrs. Garcia's son, who we haven't met until now, even though she kept talking about him. Jennifer, you've got to help me. I just got a great deal, I think, but I also blew my birthday money. My mom's gonna kill me. What happened? I bought an autograph of George Washington for $50. It's in great shape. Only I started thinking, how do I know it's real? It's not real. We can find out if it's real. Where are you? I'm at Taylor Park. I was supposed to put 25 in the bank and spend the other 25. If Mom finds out I spent it all, I'll be grounded till I'm 65. She'll probably be dead by then, but... Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. Sorry, Bobby. We'll be right there. You know, I didn't mean it, Bobby, when I said that your mother was gonna die. But, you know... Bobby's a great guy and a good friend of ours, although you haven't seen him for the entire game. We have to help him figure out if he was ripped off. He was ripped off. There's no doubt. I was in the mall at the baseball card show that ends today. There's a bank there, so I was going to deposit my 25 and spend the other 25 like my mom said I could. This one booth had nothing but autographed baseballs, and I wanted to buy cards, so I was about to leave when the guy said, "Ever seen a George Washington autograph?" He shows it to me, and it looks real. Then he tells me I can have it for $100. When I tell him I only have 50, he said he'd make me a deal. So I said okay and bought it. Check it out. The autograph is on a smooth piece of paper, yellowed with age, and framed in old oak frame. It reads, Geo, Washington, U.S. Army, 1781. Tucked into the back of the frame is a business card that says, King's House of Cards, Jackie Q. King, owner. There is no address or phone number on the card. We have to get to the mall before the show closes, otherwise we may never get to see the Jackie King again, or Bobby might have lost his money. Alright, well, you asked to go there urgently, Jennifer. Let's go. Richview Mall. Oh, wow. What a thriving show. I think we can see the shyster now. This looks like a great card show. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jennifer. You cannot be serious. I've been meaning to check it out. Look, there's a booth for King's House of Cards over there. This baseball marked autographed by Babe Ruth. that Jackie King has displayed is bright white. The signature reads Babe Ruth. The signature has a small smudge across it. See, the smudge on the autograph? Lots of jewelers wouldn't point it out, but I'm honest, so I will. If that smudge weren't there, the ball would be worth $500. Hey, kids, which one of these autographed baseballs you want? I got all the stars. We wanted to ask you about a George Washington autograph you sold to one of our friends. Sorry, kids, but that was one of a kind item. I bought it from the grandmother of one of my shop's regular customers. I do have this Babe Ruth autographed baseball, though. This ball is over 50 years old. Only $200. It's bright white, man. Anyway, we're running over time, so I'm gonna go. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye.